Fusion 360 is the first cloud-based mechanical engineering and industrial design tool with an integrated data management and collaboration platform. This makes it easy to save, share, comment, and collaborate closely with anyone inside or outside of your company directly from the application. Using a web browser or mobile app that comes with your Fusion 360 subscription, you can view data and do more robust commenting and sharing for collaboration. Let's look at how it all works. Here is a design I've created in Fusion 360. I'd like to save this design and share it with a few collaborators. To do this, I can click the Save icon at the top of the application. When I do, a Save dialog box appears. This is where you can specify a name for the design, create a new project, or select an existing project where the design will be saved. You can add descriptions and tags to the design by selecting from the Add options here. When selected, text boxes appear where you can add more descriptive terms or tags to help locate the files later on. I'll save this design, so I'll give it a name, add a brief description and a tag, and below I'm prompted to select a project where I'd like to save this design. All of the designs you create are stored within projects. These projects can be thought of as containers for storing designs and including collaborators in the design process. This workflow allows you to invite users and set permissions on a project-by-project basis, resulting in seamless collaboration. Instead of selecting an existing project, I'll create a new project to save this design. When I click the Add Project icon, a text box appears below the projects list. I'll give it a name, and when I click Save, the design is saved inside the new project. If you ever lose internet connectivity, your data is still safe with Fusion 360. Designs that you are working on will be available to you if you go into offline mode. And you can create new designs while offline. As soon as you reconnect, Fusion 360 will automatically update the project in the cloud. In the upper left corner of the screen, you'll see an icon for the Data panel. This panel is a window into your Autodesk 360 account. We call it A360. And the Data panel is where you access and manage your design data. It provides you with tools to upload, invite others, and open designs inside Fusion 360. Here, the Data panel contains all of your projects, which are also available in your A360 account. A search icon allows you to find a design based on its name, description, and tags, with the results displayed below. I'll double-click to open a design, and it appears in a new tab where I can work with it here in Fusion. I'll make a quick edit to this design. And now when I click the Save button, a window appears where I can enter a version description to detail what has changed in this newly saved version. I'll click OK, and you'll see that the new version is appended to the design name in the tab. This project view in the Data panel provides you with the ability to invite collaborators to your projects. I'll click the button for People, and you'll see the list of the current project members, along with a field where you can enter email addresses to invite collaborators into the project. Keep in mind that anyone who is invited to a project has access to both view and edit any design that's stored in the project. To create a new project, I can click the icon shown here. I'll name the project, press Enter, and in a few clicks, it's all set up. To share a design in the project, just right-click anywhere on a design inside of the project window and select Share Public Link from the context menu. The same powerful data management backend powers A360's web interface, where you also get extended collaboration, sharing, and version control functionality. You can get to A360 from Fusion 360 by clicking the information icon on a design in the Data panel and clicking Open Details in A360. When you do, a web browser opens with A360 showing the design you clicked on. So, here in A360, you can see any and all projects that you have either created yourself or which others have invited you to. Recent activity is here in the center of your browser, and all recent data is shown along the right. If I click on a design, a window appears with an integrated 3D view of the design. You can manipulate your view, animate the design showing an exploded view, change the visibility of components, and so forth. Anyone can do this whether they have Fusion 360 installed or not. Within this preview window, you can add messages about this design, add links, files, and polls to individual parts of the design. The icons on the left of the window allow you to pivot on the details of the design, including a version section that allows you to find previously created versions of the design, add notes, promote an older version to the top, or export a specific version. I'd like to promote a previous version of this design so that no matter who opens it, this will be the default design. I'll click the Promote icon, and you'll see that a new version is created and moved to the top. This new version is a copy of the promoted design, and the previous version is still available to review or promote. The renderings area is powered by Autodesk's cloud rendering service. When you save versions in Fusion 360, the rendering engine delivers any saved views, including a standard set of 4 views of your design data that you can access here in A360. With each of the renderings, you can adjust aspects of the renderings and download and share these views. Before moving on, there are a few more items in this preview window worth mentioning. At the top of the window, you'll find a row of icons. Here under the Tools icon, you can export this design in a variety of file formats. I'll click the icon, and here in the Format dropdown, you can select from many of the most common 3D modeling file formats to share your designs. The Information icon will show you some quick statistics for the design, including where it's stored, who it's shared with, and more. The Share control here on the right allows you to share the design in a variety of ways. I'll click the icon, and you'll see buttons for Copy Link, Email, and Embed. Copy Link provides you with a shareable URL that creates a 3D preview that anyone outside your project team can access. Having Fusion 360 isn't required, and privacy settings are included below for downloading the design and requiring a password for access. Email allows you to send the design preview to collaborators or stakeholders, only requiring an email address. As long as they have a web browser that supports WebGL 3D graphics, they can view the design. And Embed allows you to paste an HTML iframe viewer on any web page in a variety of embed sizes. Back in the main dashboard of the A360 web interface, there are a few other tools for us to review. At the top of the screen, you can quickly navigate to your projects, stored data, people, and your calendar. When I hover over the project icon, you can see the recent projects that you have created or have been invited to, or you can view all projects by clicking the All Projects link. This takes you to a list of all projects where you are a member. From this view, you can pin projects by clicking this icon to improve their visibility throughout A360. A360's Data tab displays all of your data in a list view, headline view, or thumbnail view. Here, you can create new folders, move, copy, delete, and rename items, and more, even while another user has a design currently open. A360 handles this data without worry of who has the file open or who can make changes. Keep in mind that even though Fusion 360 is a cloud-based data management solution, you can work in offline mode when you have limited or no internet access. And when an internet connection becomes available, your data will automatically sync to the cloud without disrupting your work. Moving on, the People tab allows you to view all members in your team hub. Here, you can view all users in your projects, invite new users, and access hub-level administration tools to control member capabilities and visibility. The last tab here in the dashboard is Calendar. This allows you to set due dates, project milestones, and collaborate with stakeholders or vendors outside of your company. This is a subscribable calendar that can be exported via email, providing you control and visibility into project-specific events. In tandem with A360, Fusion 360's collaboration and data management tools keep you connected, always up to date, and always ready to make the most of your designs. Since all of your designs are saved directly in the cloud, all of the information related to the project remains current, so you have a single source of truth and never have to worry about outdated files, folder structures, or email attachments as your means of collaboration.